There are so many. This is why we say Swedish people have flat foreheads. From smacking myself in the forehead, but I've made so many mistakes. The main mistake I think that I see over and over that I've made over and that my clients tend to make is that we tend to do things over and over expecting different results, the definition of insanity. So we'll get a business that we, with our entrepreneurial grit and will, if we get to start, we get it off the ground and it gets to 2 or 3 years and then it begins to plateau in some way or another. And what was a great business is now only an okay business because the trajectory is leveled off. We can't get sales and profit to move. And so, what most of us do, and I did over and over, is to work harder and harder and do mainly the same things again and again and again, expecting different results. And sales and profits would continue to be plateaued. And I would work 50 hours, then 60 hours, then 70 hours, then 80 hours, and work myself into burnout. And that's one of the things that can make you want to get out of a business is working yourself into a hole, not realizing that I was the problem. And in fact, in all of the mistakes I've made in business and all the business problems I've had, 99% have been of my own making. But this is a classic one where the real answer was I needed to start working about 20 hours a week, but I needed to start doing things that would have an impact. Um, so I could delegate. I was micromanaging. I couldn't recruit and keep a team. I wasn't really good at systems and process, though I desperately needed it. And so I would make up for that or compensate for that by trying to do everything um, and not delegating anything, not really delegating anything. And the business continued to, I've had this happen a couple of times. You'd think I'd learn, but that's that. And that creates a whole other chain of problems because then you begin to look at your team and think, my God, I just can't hire good people. I hear that all the time. There's just, with unemployment as low as it is, even though we're in a recession, I can't hire good people because, and the truth is that people like me, entrepreneurs like me, even if I don't intend to, I drive them away by not being able to delegate, really, genuinely delegate, by continuing to micromanage, by continuing to hover, by having unrealistic expectations, by being unwilling to train people, really. So then I wonder why I can't keep people. And so there's a revolving door of talented people, and I'm still hammering my head against this plateau, this glass ceiling.